I know who done it. Hey, let's do a little bit of a tutorial since it's just me and you, huh? All right. I've been wanting to post a video of this one anyways. So this is like a who done it kind of thing. There's a stolen, MacGuffin, and you got to figure out who stole the MacGuffin, right? And so first, when you come in here, you're going to talk to all the folks, and if you want to, read through all the dialogue and get the flavor of it all, you can. But bottom line, you just need to talk to them until they go away. These are the 4 possible suspects. All right, and I'm not the expert at this quest. I'm sure there's a lot better tutorials out there, so I'm just going to give you, the gist of it. All right, so there's 4 suspects. There's Bernadette, Clarissa, and Danis and Bob Saget, I think, is the 4th one. Maybe. I don't know. There's 4 possible suspects. In any given, my understanding is that any given instance, there will be 2 of them that you can confront. Okay, there'll be 2 possibilities. One's the real thief, one's not. So you could confront the one who's not the real thief and kill them and find out, oh, they weren't the one that did it. Oops. But don't worry, they probably did something bad. These are all corrupt people anyway, so don't feel bad about it. So you're gathering clues, okay? You're making like Joe Walsh up here. You're just looking for clues at the scene of the crime, right? So what I like to do is, I'm a big fan of doing nothing. Like, if I can get something done while doing nothing, I'm all in. Like, that was basically my strategy in high school. Like, if I could do nothing and get a B, sign me up. In college, it was more like do nothing and get a C, until I found a major that I actually liked. And then my grades went through the roof. But until then, I was quite the slacker in college. So the only fighting you have to do here is that guy, okay? And we're not going to be able to insta-kill him since he's Flameborn. Well, sometimes Flameborns can be insta-killed. Oh, sweet. He did not have Death Ward, so I frogged him. And notice how as soon as I killed him, all of his little pets just became friendly. So it behooves you to try to just kill him so that later on, when there are mobs here, the raptors will attack those mobs because these raptors now like you because that guy was a jerk to them. So anyways, we're looking for clues at the scene of the crime. And those clues are sparklies. So they can be NPCs that are sparkling, like this guy here. See, he's sparkly. So he's a clue. So you talk to him, if you want to read through it, you can. But then it's going to start marking them off. See, gather evidence against Bernadette, 3 left. You can confront a suspect when you get down to 1. When you get down to 1. Okay, so we're looking for sparklies. Sparklies can be all around. It can be, some feathers. It can be like a note. It can be an NPC. It can be all kinds of stuff. Okay, so you're looking, you're going to look out there, all around. And the reason why I like to come out here first, because you can actually go a different way. From the start, you could go off to the left and down the sewers if you want to. And some people think that that's the best way to go. And that's fine. You do it however you want to. But the reason why I like to go this way first is because there's no fighting. I'm like Shakira up in here. No fighting. Okay? But unfortunately, I only found 1 clue. Sometimes you'll find more. But now I'm going to go over here to the temple. Ooh, here's a disgruntled worker. He's sparkling. Boom, that's another clue. So now that was a clue against Danis. So now I'm going to go over here. Ah, thank you, Grizz. Have a good one. Because I know that there could be a clue over here in the temple. I don't see one, though. I think if it was here, it would have been right up over there. But there's not a clue, so I'm going to keep moving. I like to check the places where I can get clues and there's no fighting. So that's my goal. So I'm going to do one more lap around the outside. Oh, here's another. Look, here's 2 more clues. Sweet. Excellent. All right, so where are we at? I'm down to 2 left on Clarissa. Okay, there's fighting back there. There's also a Prince reference to the song "Let's Go Crazy." If you look at the dialogue, those guys doing the eulogy there, they say, "Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to celebrate this thing called life," and then they attack you. But that's the first, that's the opening line to Prince's "Let's Go Crazy." And this quest, a little bit of trivia, was actually released on the 5th anniversary of Prince's death. So that is definitely a Prince tribute. All right, so there can be clues down here. That's why I want to come down here next, because there's no fighting, right? Here's a clue right here. Kobold footprints. Hell yeah. All right, so my clues are spread around. You know, you can actually get to this point and find enough clues to confront somebody, but I didn't get lucky. You know, sometimes you get lucky and you're like, bam, you know, there's like practically no fighting. So there's secret passages all over this place, right? So make sure you have like true seeing on or something. I got true seeing on my goggles. So lots and lots of secret passages. So now I'm going to go and into the Kobold tunnels. And oh, look, bloody feather. That's a clue. Boom. Let's see, who is that a clue for? Okay, I still have 2 left on 2 different suspects. So I'm just looking around for clues. No big whoop. Again, I like to focus first on the areas that involve the least amount of fighting to get there. Well, collectible, there could have been a clue. And there are clues all over the place. Now I'm going to go into the Kobold tunnels. There's a bunch of, this is like a section of kobolds. And, you know, be careful. On High Skull Reaper, this can get pretty hairy. You got some casters to deal with. It's a multi-platform, multi-level area. So, you know, your healing spells and your other spells can miss because there's just so much cover and there's so much multi-levels and stuff like that. So be careful here. This part definitely can get rowdy when you're doing this on higher difficulties. There's a secret passage over here. Oh, look, there's another clue. See, he's sparkly. He's a clue. Oh, dear. Fear Reaper and a Carney. This is not looking good for the good guys. There's one thing I can't stand about Reaper mode. It's all these damn Reapers. Okay, so this guy's a clue. Because he's sparkly. And it's, man, these clues have been really spread out. Okay, well, let's keep looking down here for clues. That's just a collectible. It's sparkling, but, you know, it's just a collectible. You know, there could be like a portal down here and a totem thing, and those would be clues. But it's looking like, you know, it's not this guy. But, hey, you know, there's a... Come on. Stupid Reapers in Reaper mode. Sir Counts a lot. Good morning and welcome. Congrats on your nice roll, Jumpy. That is awesome. That is total score. Woo! You see that Famine Reaper hit me with that Cyclonic Blast before I even had a chance to see that he was there? What a douche. Okay, so we're really coming up dry. This is great for a walkthrough, though, because that way, because I didn't find enough clues right away, it's forcing me to show you guys more of the quest. So this is actually perfect. I love it when a plan comes together. I don't even remember where all the secret passages are. And these fancy doors here, like with all the crystals around them, those are like the doors you go through at the end to finish it. Like if this guy, this is Aethor is one of the, so it wasn't Bob Saget, it was not the fourth. I was mistaken. The fourth is Aethor. And so if he was the guy, then the thing that he stole would be hidden behind there. So those special doors with all the gems are, you know, you're only going to be able to go through those if that's the culprit. Okay. So let's see, we already did. Okay, now I'm going to go back up. And actually, let's go back through here. There's another way we can go back this way. Everything connects too. This is like one big, loop, kind of. So it should be some stairs. Yeah, right here. And this should take me up to the dearly beloved. Is that a clue? Okay, that could have been a clue, but it's not sparkling, so it's not. So, oh no, wait, this is taking me up to the crypts. So the crypt portion, and the crypts has lots of secret passages, okay? Lots of secret passages all throughout here. Here's one of them. And there can be clues in these secret passages, right? That's just a collectible. Hey, there's a clue. Cultist hood. So, but this crypts will lead up to the dearly beloved. So, wow. Just a perfect distribution. I mean, a very perfectly even distribution of clues, because now I have 2 left on every single culprit. Like I said, sometimes you get lucky and you find the clues to confront somebody right away. Lugo, good morning and welcome. But in this instance, that goes up to the dearly beloved, the eulogy part. But I'm going to stay down here in the crypts. This is just perfect for doing a little walkthrough. Okay, so no clues here. You remember, you can confront one of the suspects as soon as you get down to 1 clue left. Or 1 piece of evidence left. Anything going on in there? That's where we came from. Hey, oops, there's a treasure bag in there. Oh no, that's the cultist hood, which I already picked up. Let's go ahead and shrine. Shall we? Listen, Chart, good morning and welcome. This quest is called I Know Whodunnit. This is part of the Peril of the Planar Eyes quest pack that came out, I don't know, maybe a year and a half ago. At my advanced stage, how am I supposed to remember? Maybe this came out 50 years ago. But in my mind, it came out about a year and a half ago. All right, so just showing you, this part's going to go up to the graveyard. It's like a back entrance. Oh no, that goes up to the temple. Oops. Ha ha ha. All right. Well, clearly Uncle Voodoo doesn't know his way around here as well as he thought. In any event, like I said, it all connects. It all connects. Then this is Clarissa's apartment. Probably should have looked in here earlier. It's possible I could have even missed a clue. So here we go. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to celebrate the life and death, blah, blah, blah. And then they attack you. And then you're like, multivile. And they all die. Lever here. That opens up secret passage there. Ooh, here's a clue. Pithy pamphlet. So since they all have 2 left, this is going to allow me to confront somebody. Okay? Bernadotte. And Bernadotte is the union leader, and she's located... All the bosses are always in the same place, and she's located down here. Okay, I should have pointed out all the boss locations. I pointed out Aethor, Danis was in the temple, and Clarissa is like in her apartment, I think. Okay, so Bernadotte, I can confront her. Now, because I have only one piece of evidence left, I can confront Bernadotte. She's not necessarily the culprit, though. But we'll find out after we give her what for here. Like, I'm on to you, Bernadotte. She's a corrupt unit leader anyway. So, like, if she's not the actual culprit, then, you know, don't feel bad. But she was. See how she dropped a key? And I'm glad this was the boss, too, because this is something I can gripe about, okay? So it's not obvious where you're supposed to go here. And I remember when this was new, I was like, well, okay, well, what the hell am I supposed to do now? You know? They like, hide the ending from you. And if you don't have a way to detect secret doors, then you're going to have to go way around, which is irritating. But like I said, everything loops around. You'll have to come to it from the backside. But actually, the ending is right here. There's a secret passage. I have true seeing, so I can see it. All right, and then right here, here's one of those special doors that I said you weren't going to get past unless, you know, that was the boss. So that's actually the ending right there. And then, let's see, there's another secret passage here. So if I couldn't have seen the secret passage there, this is a big fight here. I don't need to deal with it because this is the end. It was Bernadotte. And there's the thing, the MacGuffin that she stole. And then you have to wait for the chest to appear. The end chest does not appear right away. Make sure that you're patient and wait for it. A lot of great casting sticks that come from this pack. Level 12 casting sticks, really, really nice. So just be patient and your end chest will appear. And there it is, finally. So I know who done it. Looking for clues till you get down to one. Confront that boss. Bada bing, bada boom. I know who done it. You can too.